Hey everybody, it's N, the same person who had billions of dollars worth of ideas for Disney. So I see an opportunity. This is something executives do, by the way. We sense opportunities and then we hone in them like hornets to the nest being attacked. We defend it with haste and ferocity. We are ferocious in protecting what we love. So, that aside, my idea is actually for Nintendo to splinter off to form a company that's still connected to Nintendo as Nintendo, not exactly a third party. Still first party, very much strongly so, but something that specializes in a very certain thing that I'm purposefully going to neglect from this video because I don't want them to do this thing and then me to be in the dust of their success, because I have helped out both of the companies that I mentioned in a more than insignificant way. So, where my splintering technique worked was with Disney's Marvel. This is after I had a bunch of ideas that got made into movies. For example, did you know that I was the original person who cast Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, his life role? And did you know that I said, you must offer him a lot of money. You must be happy with it because this is who he is going to become. So they gave him something like 75 million, unless I'm mistaken. That's the number. That's the number I was told anyway. So, anyway, without getting into the whole Disney story because it's quite a long one, I had them splinter off a company and I had them naming it Marvel Studios because, to quote myself, you're going to be dealing with a lot of movies. And it turned out to be one of the smarter strategies. Other Disney dipshits took credit for it. And it's been a parasitic relationship with Disney ever since then. Occasionally I'll have an idea that only Disney can do, so I talk it without recording it or without recording anything about it, and basically they steal. Yeah, so genius present, not in the making, present. That same splintering technique can be used with Nintendo, and it would help out their bottom line so much. But here's the deal. Here's the thing. Here's my hang-up. I haven't received a single Switch, because by now, frankly, with the amount of money for all my efforts they owe me, I should have received a warehouse of Switches. I mean, picture that. Picture all your finances paid for, all your bills, all your debt taken care of, and you're given a stipend of a few $1,000s a month, and all you have are these golden lottery tickets. They're not lottery tickets, golden tickets that you give to people who you judge to be a proper recipient of a gift. And then they exchange this ticket. They put it online. They put their info online. They get shipped a free Switch. Wouldn't that be awesome? I call that the MM, the Miracle Man configuration, where you're just traveling the world, like in coffee shops and stuff like that, and you see good people. Hey, I liked your smile because it brightened up a miserable hell fog of a day. That sort of thing. Like people who touch you, who mean something to you, who trigger something significant about you, and you're able to reward them for that. It's very much opposite to America's capitalistic, pseudo-democratic existence. It actually makes it a democratic meritocracy. Meritocracy simply means you're successful or not based on your merits, based on what you do and how well you do it. That's why they have bonuses for executives. This is something completely irrelevant to what I've been talking about, but if successful, I'm going to be building somewhat of a sanctuary at Apple for the creative minds like my own to neither dwell nor fester, because that's what tends to happen the more indoors we are. But to flourish, to mingle, to captivate, to nurture genius, to be. Our mutual becoming is like the banner. I quickly asked myself, hey, what would be the banner of a summary of this? That's the banner.